Hi, welcome to Annalise Maths. Today we're going to look at decimal sequences. Now I've already done a video on linear sequences or whole number sequences, so please check that out first. So the learning objectives set by Edexcel for this are carry-on sequences when decimals are involved. The keywords to do with decimals are digits, units, tens, hundreds, order, difference, compare, most, least, fewest, greatest, smallest, odd and even. So check out my other videos, and these words are covered both in this video and in others. The most common places where people lose marks in this particular topic is not understanding the place value of decimals, so not understanding exactly what those digits represent. So check out my video on decimals for some more information on this. Some believe that the physically larger the number, so the more digits a number has, the larger that number must be. Not always the case. Again, check out my decimals video. And some have difficulties understanding a zero because it's representing nothing. So we've looked at sequences with whole numbers before. Now they don't just go up in whole numbers, they can go up and down in decimals too. Now in my previous sequences video, we looked at some terminology. We talked about how the numbers in a sequence are called terms, and how I get from one number to the other is the term-to-term rule. Again, this terminology isn't needed for entry level, but we're going to start using the correct terminology as soon as possible. So for example, if I had the sequence of 2, 5, 8, and I wanted to know what came next, I would need to, well, I've been given 3 terms of a sequence and I want to know what the next term is. I would need to work out my term-to-term rule. So I would need to work out what's happening each time. So in the case of this, how the difference between a 2 and a 5 is 3. So my rule is plus 3. Is it again 5, 6, 7, 8? Yes, plus 3. So my rule each time is plus 3. So my next term must be 11. I would like you to pause the video and see if you can work out what the term-to-term rule for these is, please. Okay, let's check that out. Hopefully you got the fact that we were adding 0.5 the first time and taking away 0.2 the second. So we've discussed in the decimals video how sometimes it's easier to add some zeros to make things the same size. So don't forget that 3 is the same as 3.0. So to get from 3.0 to 3.5, I'm adding 0.5. And again, 7.0. So to get from 7.0 to 6.8, I'm taking away 0.2. Some people who struggle with decimals, I'll do it here for an example, prefer to make everything so that it's got 2 numbers after the decimal place. So if I do 4.00, and then I do 4.50, then it looks a little bit more like money. So if I wanted to know the difference between £4 and £4.50, I'm adding 50 pence or adding 0.5, because don't forget that 0 doesn't matter. Okay, here's 4 more for you. I would like you to find the next 2 terms of each sequence, so the next 2 numbers, and also the term-to-term rule. Pause and give it a go, please. Okay, let's check this out. Hopefully this is what you got. So any questions, don't forget, pop them in the comments. Happy to help. Let's see what this is going to look like in an exam situation. So Raya wants curtains in her room. These are the lengths of curtains in meters. The length follows a pattern. Now in entry level, this word pattern is what we're looking for sequence. Raya wants the next length up, so she wants the next one in the pattern. What length of curtain will Raya buy? Don't forget to add zeros if it helps. Pause, give it a go, see if you can answer this question. Okay, do you have an answer? Hopefully you got the next one as 1.75. My rule in this case is plus 0.25, so the next one will be 1.75. For entry level, you don't need to write the rule. It's good practice too, because it shows how you worked it out. But again, don't forget, add zeros if you need to. If I change that to 1.00, 1.25 and 1.50 makes it a little bit easier to see that the next one should be 1.75 because I'm going up by 0.25 each time. Let's have a go at another one. So Vikram owns a garage. He has cars for sale with these engine sizes. The engine sizes follow a pattern. Write down the next number in the pattern. Pause and give it a go, please. Okie dokie, let's see how you got on. Hopefully you got 2.2 litres as the next term because you were going up by plus 0.2 each time. Let's do one more. Kumar has speakers for the music event. He can put speakers at different heights, 0.9, 1.05, 1.2. The heights follow a pattern. Kumar puts the speaker at the next height up from 1.2. What height does he put the speaker? Pause and give it a go, please. Okie dokie. Hopefully you got 1.35. It was going up by plus 0.15 that time. Again, don't forget to add your zeros. If I make that 0.90, 1.05, 1.20, it's easier to see that I'm going up 0.15 each time. So my next one's 1.35. So in this video, we've looked at sequences with decimals. Hopefully you enjoyed this. Best of luck with your studies. Any questions, pop them in the comments and don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Bye.